Hi everyone, and thank you to everyone for joining me today. This is my second video. Today we are going to be doing first impressions / a makeup routine with the ColourPop She's Got Solstice palette. I'm very excited. Just a little shout out, thank you to everyone for giving me feedback on my very first video. A couple of changes that we are making. I've tried to make it a little bit brighter, changed up the angle. I'm not wearing my glasses today. There was a lot of reflection in my glasses in the first video. And so we're trying things a little bit differently. So some more feedback would be wonderful. I'm also going to work on my ums today. So forgive me if I throw a few of them in, but I will be working very hard on not saying every 5 seconds, because I know that's extremely distracting and probably a little bit irritating. So we're going to go ahead and move forward today. I've also got a lot of feedback that you guys would appreciate separate videos. So doing books in kind of its own little segment and then makeup in its own segment, which I am happy to do. So thank you everyone for joining me for a second episode of Brit's Books and Beauty. So let's dive into products. I've already kind of prepped my face for makeup. I am going to be trying out some new products today. Big shout out to Gabby and Alex who have donated some products to me from their subscription boxes. So I'm trying out a bunch of new stuff today. And of course the shining star of the show is going to be the ColourPop She's Got Solstice palette. When I was shopping around online, I was super excited to find that they had released a new palette. I'm not really sure how new it is, but newish palette. It's super pretty. And inside the palette, I've already removed the slip cover. So that's what the palette looks like. A couple of other things we'll be trying out today are things like a new eyeliner, a new mascara. And for the third time, I'm going to try to put on the magnetic lashes that my mother-in-law got for me. I guess without further ado, with my face already ready with, moisturizers and not primer, but moisturizers, let's get started. So the primer I'm using today is by Essence. It's the Prime and Plus Studio. It is a redness corrector. Again, you can see in some of my areas I do tend to be a little red. I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. I know Raw Beauty Christie, who I'm a huge fan of, by the way. If you are really into makeup videos, she is amazing. I love Raw Beauty Christie. Some of my other inspirations are like Nikki Tutorials, Sophia Nygaard, and Sophie. Her YouTube is Soph Does Life. I adore her, and Robert Welsh, who I've actually learned a lot from. So thank you to all of you guys for kind of guiding me. I didn't really know a whole lot about makeup when I first started. I just kind of liked the idea of playing with products, and I've learned a lot. Do also remember, dear viewers, that I am not a professional. I'm absolutely a novice. So if you see things that I'm doing incorrectly or that I can improve on, do help. Your advice is welcomed. Definitely. Oh shoot, I was gonna try my blur stick. You know what? Let's just double up on primer today. I totally forgot I bought the Revolution Pro Blur Stick, which is like a poreless primer. I'm really excited about trying that. I do have huge pores in my T-zone on my nose, and I wanted to try the Blur Stick. It is brand new to me. I don't know how long it's been out for, but we're just gonna throw a little bit of that on too. I'm just gonna rub that on my face. Blend that baby in. Oh, that might not have been a good idea. I don't know if you guys can really see, but it's kind of starting to break up a little bit. That's kind of interesting. Ooh, I'm gonna run a beauty blender. Hopefully this does not affect my foundation. Maybe doubling up on primer was not the business. Well, let's just see how this goes. Maybe in the future I don't double up on primer. So got that done. My good foundation is a beauty blender called Bounce. I really love it. So I started by putting some foundation on my hands, and I'm going to use that to kind of blend across my face. Oh man, what is happening right there? What I love about this foundation is it is full coverage, or mostly full coverage. Next up, we have eye primer. So I'm going to prime my eyes today with the e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer. What I really like about it, I have veiny eyelids. I don't know if y'all have that issue, but I have extremely veiny eyelids. And this is almost like a secondary foundation going on my eye. I mean, it's real thick. So we're going to do some concealer. Next, I do prefer to use the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I don't know why, I just really love the way it blends out on my under eye. Okay, once I get my concealer in, I usually put down a little bit of setting powder. I am going to be trying out today, da-da-da-da, I remembered that Laura Mercier translucent setting powder that I got in my April Allure beauty box. Very excited to try this out. So I'm just going to tap a little bit of that out into the lid. Using loose powder, I just put a little bit into the lid. I don't know if you can see that. It does look kind of yellowy, so I'm a little bit concerned that it's more yellow than translucent. So I guess we'll have to see about that. I do feel like it's looking a little yellowy. Little bit of setting powder on my nose. Like I said, I have a hard time keeping product on my nose, so I do tend to blot a little bit of that on there. I do kind of set a little bit on my chin. And that's pretty much the extent of my setting powder. I don't bake. I don't even really know how to bake. I don't really know what baking is. So for my face, I'm going to go ahead and bronze up a little. This is one of the products that my friend Alex gave to me. It is the Gigi Gorgeous Bronzer Duo. Turnt and Extra. We're getting turnt and extra today, I guess. I am going to use the darker of the two. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I learned a little trick recently from Robert Welsh. Just blew my mind, and that I didn't know is that you should throw product into the corner and blend down, because wherever you put your brush first is going to contain the most product and may not blend out quite as seamlessly. And if it's a little higher up, it's not a big deal. So thank you to Robert Welsh. And just bring a little bit up into my hairline. I don't have like a huge forehead, so I don't like bronze the crap out of my forehead, just a little bit around the edges. After that, a little bit of blush. I also got a product from, I think, Alex, the Ofra Madison Miller face. It's like a mini face palette. It is gorgeous. It's a blush and a couple of highlighters in there. We're going to be using a highlighter from the Allure beauty box from last month, but I did think that this blush in this little mini palette is going to pair really nicely with our She's Got Solstice palette, so I was really looking forward to trying that. Okay, I think I pretty much have my face where I want it. We are going to highlight. For some god-awful reason, I do tend to highlight last. I don't know if that makes a whole lot of sense to you guys, but that's how I usually do it. So we're going to go ahead and work on our eyes. Again, we are diving into the She's Got Solstice palette. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to start by going in with the, I think it's called Quasar. The pan so far, so I'm using, I think it's more of like a blending brush, like a tapered blending brush than anything, to do my transition color. There is some fallout in the ColourPop palette. I don't really care about fallout as long as it blows away. It's a lot brighter than I expected. It's got some really gorgeous color on the lid there. I'm just kind of putting some product into my crease and then blending it outward. I think what I'm going to do is take the green shimmer. I'm gonna do a halo eye with shimmers today. Let's give it a try. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that gold color that I've just been eyeballing this whole time. Again, that's Super Stardust. It honestly looks like I just dripped like liquid gold down the center of my eye. That is a little bit different looking than I thought it was going to be. I'm not hating it, it's just a little bit different than I was expecting it to be. It is certainly a different look, that's for sure. So we've got our greens, our gold down the center, and then this chromosphere kind of deep dusty rose slash brownish color to deepen everything up. I kind of like it. I mean, it's not my usual look, but I kind of like it. Not clean, not perfect, but very pretty. And that's an application issue, y'all. That's my issue. That has nothing to do with the makeup. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is bust out my eyebrow tool. The product that I like to use is the Makeup Revolution. I'm not really sure what the actual name of it is. It's in the color dark brown. It has a spoolie on one end, so you can kind of see that. And then it has triangular shaped tip. I don't really know if you can see that. So let's work on brows. I'm gonna do my eyeliner next. I did get a new eyeliner. The brand that I will butcher again is the Ciate London. This is the Fierce Flicks. I know a lot of people will start by drawing their wing first. I'm not one of those people. So liquid liner is done. We've got some wings on today. I'm going to do a white on my waterline. That's going to open my eyes up a little bit. I love the way the white eyeliner looks in a finished look. The mascara that we're going to be using today is another one by Ciate London. This is the Triple Shot XXL mascara in the color Black XXL. Ooh, I forgot we were going to try those magnetic ones. I forgot about the lashes. We will put this on after. Let's see how this goes, guys. I have not had great luck. All right, this stuff has to dry completely, so we're just gonna hang for a minute. The brand that we are using today, I'm just gonna call it Jiboli. It looks like this. Last time I did this, I actually kind of started the process by putting it down with my fingers and then kind of moved them as needed. So I might do that again today. That was pretty good, but if you see the corners, it is kind of pulling up a little. But you know what? That's still one of the better attempts that we've done recently. Let's go in with our second lash. I think that's probably the best laydown / application of these lashes I've ever done. And I'm pretty grateful that that was on camera. So we're going to follow up with a little bit of that XXL mascara. Those look really good today. Ooh. Today was a good day to be successful with those. I actually really like the way that this look turned out, you guys. I feel like that the eyes, once the lashes are on and everything is done, looks really, really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and do some setting spray and probably call it a day. The setting spray I'm using right now is the Revolution Sport Fix. It's extra hold fixing spray. I'm going to go ahead and do some setting spray and then call it good. I think that pretty much takes care of the look for today, you guys. I'm really loving the color combination. I'm excited to use the other ones and create new looks. I think that this one on really pretty. There's a little fallout in the pan, but that's pretty, I feel, par for the course for ColourPop palettes. I do have a couple of them. I'm a huge ColourPop fan, you guys. I do feel like it's good quality products for a decent price. Oh, highlighter. I am going to try out the Ciate London has been a big player in today's look. The Dewy Stick. I'm not really sure the best way to put this on. I'm thinking I just want to tap it on so that I'm not rubbing this product on my face. That's nice. That's like a really natural kind of glow. Okay. That's really pretty. Anyways, thank you to Alex and Gabby who donated some products for today's look that we tried out. We did get to try out some of my Allure Beauty Box products, which is really exciting, so you can kind of see how those work. And overall, I just feel like this was it was really fun to shoot. So if you guys like these kinds of videos, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. And hopefully I will see you guys again next time. Bye!